season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of some of the most loyal fans in the sport. Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, and he fumbled it. That's going to be recovered by the return team, narrowly avoiding a disastrous start to this game.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
Trying to find some room. It's Johnson. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Looks to the left, pass caught. That's good for first-down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
A new set of downs after that completion. The sure hands. It's Hunter. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
And now the handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught over the middle. It's Hunter. They make the stop. The offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Raiola. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, what a grab! Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Stanford.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
One of those crucial moments early in this playoff game. Third down and goal. To throw, it's Raiola. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Huskers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. First play, taking a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Defense is coming after him. And that one's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. They finally bring them down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, this is the chance you take throwing the football in these conditions. I don't know if the quarterback ever had a real good grip on the ball in the snow, puts it up in the air, and the defense is able to come up with a pick.
First and goal here for the offense. Wants to throw it. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And they will score.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
No problem with the snowy footing there. The PAT is good. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw. It's Brown. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Looks like Stanford will have the first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Gonna run it. It's 4. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Nebraska has the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Scanning the field, it's Raiola. He fires it down the middle. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. The tight end has got it. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Play action here on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They'll try the right here. They've got him down out near the 40.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Looks like Stanford will have the first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
They'll run it from the gun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. To the air. It's Brown. Caught by the receiver. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Scrambling and throwing it deep. It's caught, still going inside the 10. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down and goal upcoming. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, Stanford, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Hunter. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Gonna run it. It's Johnson. He's past the marker and still going. Gets into space at the 50.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against a pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. To the air, it's Raiola. Looking for the wideout. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Chris, what a play by this defensive back in the snow. That's not an easy play, and especially in these conditions. Now this defense gets a well-deserved break from the cold.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Just time enough for one more play in the half. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Wide open downfield. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Huskers will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, it's Brown. Quick throw to his receiver. It is intercepted. Brought down after a short return. Hit sets up the offense at the 39.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field.
Music note. Music note. Fly trumpet. Fly trumpet. Cornhole 88. Cornhole 88.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Second down.
Second down after that previous play.
Cooler 18. Cooler 18. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quick throw over the middle. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Huskers. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Stanford offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to throw. It's Brown. Looks left and finds his target there. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Finds his target. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Brought down at the 33-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
First down and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Ford. They keep the drive going. It's a first down of the 46.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Stanford getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Back to throw again. He's running out of time here. Makes the grab. It's Ford. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Looks like Stanford will have the first down.
Not your normal call in short yardage, but the toss works really well here. Big people out front being physical, and they pick up the first down.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Touchdown, Cardinal. There was no catching him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 13 sets a kickoff.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hunter. Brought down to the 32, so good job by the returner there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Breaks free. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? At the 10 now. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive.
And the Stanford offense will take over. First and 10.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Brown. Quick throw, testing the middle. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
First and 10 play coming up. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They've been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And that's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Nebraska. They continue to roll up the score.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
17.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive.
And the Stanford offense will take over. First and 10.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25.
Get set.
Back to pass. It's Brown. Lets it go quickly. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
So the offense with the first and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Contact as he threw it. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
23 on the play. And a first down for the offense.
Well, Kirk, Nebraska has the lead here. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. To begin the final quarter of this playoff game, they'll go up top. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Back to throw. It's Brown. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Lion! Lion! 221 away! 221 ready! Let's go!
From the shotgun, drops back. The sure hands. It's Parker. The Cornhuskers moving quickly down the field here.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Base! Cooler!
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs.
22, water.
To throw, it's Raiola. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And the Stanford offense will take over.
And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And looking to throw now on first down. Pass is incomplete. He caught it, but couldn't get his feet down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Stanford. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Point after, knocked right through.
Nebraska 42, Stanford 24.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive.
And your Nebraska Cornhuskers will take over. 1st and 10.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Here we go.
Back to pass. It's Raiola. It's a short completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Hunter. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. Touchdown, Huskers. And the route is on. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Finds an open target on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Looking downfield. It's Brown. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for a late, deep throw. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
First down and more. He's still running. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On the run, it's Ford. In the clear at the 25. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And then first down, they go right back to him. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. It's Brown. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. This one falls incomplete, but it looked like the defense jumped off sides.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Gift to the offense with the offsides. Makes it 1st and 5. Looking for some space. It's Ford. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And here's the handoff. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. To throw, it's Brown. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Well, a field goal here does them no good. So the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Here we go. 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been